Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com. This is going to be a strange video. I ordered something that I don't usually order, and I only did that because it's a property that I personally kind of, really enjoy. And then also, I kind of want to show everybody why you should not order products like this, basically. And so this video is going to be a little bit on the negative side, although we are going to look at some cool stuff anyway. But just keep that in mind as we go through. The intention here is to sort of help you make better choices, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. But first, let's look at our top cards. This gorgeous MR of Vision from Marvel Hero Battle by Kaio is an officially licensed Marvel card. This is not a bootleg card. This is gorgeous, beautiful. MR's second tier card. So definitely that is my top card, keeping it there. This was my second place card. It's a wonderful SSR of Iron Spider from the same Hero Battle TCG. We're going to retire that because we just opened a box of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and the hit pack. We didn't pull this. This came out of the hit pack. But it's an SJP, which is a really high tier card from this set. And they are just great looking cards. I have 3 of these now. And I think all 3 just look amazing. So that'll be my second place card. Now this is Kawaii's Crane Shinchan, but I did not order that. I mean, I know what Crane Shinchan is. I've actually watched a few of the episodes. It's a pretty funny little show. It's for little kids and stuff. It's a weird show, but it's got its own qualities, and Kawaii is a great manufacturer. So if you're into Cran Shinchan, this is probably a really good set. But I didn't order this. If you watch the video where I opened the package that this arrived in, I was so confused. But this was just like sitting in the package, and after a while, I understood what they did. This box is hard, right? The vendor just used this box to keep these safe, because these are not hard. These are kind of soft packs, very similar to the Mario cards we opened a very long time ago. No one's gonna remember that, but I remember. But yeah, this is what I actually ordered. So I ordered 2 of these, and you can see they're very small, and this is important to understand. And they shipped it in this. So this is just a trick ship box. This is not the real box. Anyway, okay, here's what we actually ordered. And so yeah, Rick and Morty, a Western cartoon on season 7 now. I think I've watched all of them. I think so. It's a very interesting show with a lot of like kind of cool ideas, although it also has some, very crude humor, and there's, some really unfortunate stuff with some of the creators of the show that had to get dealt with and things like that. So, I'm aware of all that stuff. Don't worry. I know about it all. I understand it. And I'm actually kind of happy that they did the replacement in season 7. So there it is. But these are still good, kind of interesting cards to me, right? But I wanted to show you this. So that's the company there, Ming Xiaohe. And if you look at this box, I'm trying to find one here. Here's like a regular sized Asian trading card box, right? This is a normal size box. It's going to be this big. And it's going to have, like 10 or 12 packs in it or something like that. This is not that big, right? And yet, if you're on a website and you're looking at these, you can't tell, right? You're just looking at a picture. They're going to make this picture the exact same size as this. You think that this is a big box just like that. It's not. It's a tiny little box. And you need to, if you can't tell from the image, you need to like really read the flyer carefully, translate it and read it carefully before you order something like this. Because they charge, $16 for this one of these. So $30 for 2 of these boxes. That's what I paid. If you got that and you didn't know, you would feel pretty ripped off, right? Like if you ordered a box and you paid the same amount as a large box would cost, and the picture looks big and everything, it looks like a full set, you're going to be a little mad. Now, the vendor is not scamming you. If you read the flyer, it very clearly says that each of these boxes only has 2 cards in it. It says that right on the flyer, multiple places in like huge letters. Just they're Mandarin letters, right? So you might not be able to read them, but they're there. And so you need to look carefully before you order products at all on AliExpress generally, because there's a lot of stuff like this. A lot. I would say at least half of the products, especially in the waifu categories. But also, we had a Chainsaw Man set like this. There's JoJo sets there's all kinds of stuff like this out there, and you kind of have to be really careful to avoid it. Now, in this case, this set actually looks awesome. Like, I'm not joking. If you go check the flyer for this site, for this set, it honestly looks amazing. Which is sort of the reason that I picked it up. Here, actually, I'll show you. I'm going to pause and I'll show you the site I ordered this from so I can show you kind of why it looks a little tricky and stuff. I'll be right back. Yeah, all right. So here I'm sharing the AliExpress website. This is where I ordered it from. The shop is Anime Character Cards Store. And I think they're the only ones carrying this product. I didn't see it anywhere else. And you can see there the price. It doesn't really mention anything about the size or the number of cards or anything like that, right? And you look over here, you think maybe, oh, I'm going to get, at least 10 cards in a box, right? Or something like that. But it's not the case. And, it's 3 in a box, sorry. So you have to go through these pictures down here to find the one that tells you it's, 3 pieces. One box is 3 pieces, right? Now, still you don't know, is that 3 packs? Maybe it's 3 packs. I don't know, right? And so you kind of can convince yourself to take a risk on these, even though they're very likely not going to be a good thing. Here's this is the Mario one. So if you ever see this Mario set, it comes in these little yellow boxes. It's the same thing, except in that one, you get 1 card, just 1. That's all. So you could buy that and get just a rare. It's the worst. But I'll show you the flyer because the flyer is what kind of convinced me to get this. And so the flyer here is telling you, right here it says, each pack contains 2 cards. That's the kanji or the hanji for cards. And then it has 1 special card. So in every single one of these packs, you're going to get 2 regular cards and 1 of these kind of metal special cards. I think anyway, that's what is going to be in there. And then there are prizes, of course, because all of these have redemption schemes and things. And then we get into the actual cards. And I know that is stolen artwork. I know it. But still, it looks cool. And I think they presented it well. These cards look cool. These look good. They show you how this is actually a lenticular flip of the drawing going into the full art version. Pretty awesome, right? And then you've got, all these, right? And so you look at again, like I understand it's not original art. They do look good. And so that's what convinced me to get this. Anyway, okay, I really want to show you that because I think it's really easy to get tricked on there and to get excited and to see something like this and just order it. And then you get it and it's this tiny little box and you're like, wait, what happened? And then you never order again, right? Don't let that happen to you. I hope you got some education here. So we're going to open both of these today. I'm not going to save one or anything like that, just because I don't think there's ever going to be another Rick and Morty set. Interestingly, there is Cryptozoic. Cryptozoic is a Western trading card manufacturer that I haven't actually shown you anything from them yet. I don't think so. I have a few of their products, but I don't think I've shown them to you. They make products based on US TV shows usually, like Law and Order, Supernatural, like just regular TV shows. They made a Rick and Morty set. They actually made 2 Rick and Morty sets that were full-size booster box type things and fully licensed as well. So if you're looking for fully licensed Rick and Morty cards, Cryptozoic is the company for you. They're not really that expensive either, although I've heard the boxes aren't that great to pull from and you're better off buying singles. But that's, I think, generally true of Cryptozoic. I think their products are always a little bit rough to pull from. But speaking of rough to pull from, here we go. So we're going to get, like I said, just 3 in here. And I guess it has a pack. There's an actual pack. That's kind of nice. Okay, and it's the same markings as the back. I don't... This looks like the most bootleg thing. I don't even know. This looks like something that you would get out of the back of someone's car or something, right? That's what this looks like. It's like, okay. Oh my goodness. What have I done? I also have no idea how to open this. Oh, you're supposed to tear the sticker, I bet. No. That's really hard. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just really bad at opening things. Okay, here we go. I think I'd be better at it. I've done this like a billion times, but here we are. Okay. So kind of cool. We got one of those flip cards first. Now, holding this card, I'm noticing a lot of things immediately. We'll look at the front here because that does actually look kind of cool. But first, you got like a serious curve to that, and it's like a weird S curve. That happens because the lenticular coating kind of pulls on the card, the glue of it, and so that's what that is. Also, you'll notice it's off center. They didn't print the back center, and the cardstock feels really weird. Okay, anyway, and then the front, that is actually pretty cool. Like, that's pretty neat. I like that it's not just a flip and it's an animated scene, so you can kind of watch the color come into the scene like that. And also cool that they were able to get that. I wonder if maybe like they released these images as a marketing image at some point, and the company who made the cards just kind of stole that and used it. That's nice, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, and then our next card here will be super weird as well. I don't understand how this is a Rick and Morty card. Hang on, I'm going back to the flyer because I just don't understand what I have in my hand here, which is common for me. It says it's SP, but it's not the SP level. Is it that? No. Oh, these SPs. I get it. Okay, so what this is this is like Rick and Morty characters drawn as something else. And again, it's almost certainly stolen artwork from someone. I don't know. If you know the artist that made that, let me know, because I always like to credit the artist when I can, even though the company didn't. Okay, so we got one of those, and then this is just an SR. But this would be a base, so effectively this is a base card in this set. So there you go. This is how the product is sold too. The Mario one was the same way. You could buy a case of it. It was like $400, and it would have, I think, 40 of these in it or something. Rick and Morty's the same way. And then these get sold for less. But yeah, what a really strange product here. All right, we'll go ahead and open the next one then. See what we get. Hopefully we don't get a dupe. Man, that would be really sad, huh? You only have 3 cards to open and one of them is a dupe. That's not cool. Let's see. All right, so our top card is another flip. Although in this case, it's just a flip. I don't think there's much animation to that one. And it's just basically turning between two different Ricks. What? This card doesn't have a like a rarity level. Oh, I see. It's got it. Okay, so this card is in the same series as that. It's just they are character ones instead. And then here is one of those interesting SP poster cards. Looks cool. Talk robots. Yep. And then another SR here. And there is Rick and Morty for you. It's, you know, whatever, it is what it is. You know, if you bought a product like this and don't feel good about it, I'm sorry. Hopefully you watch this video first and that doesn't happen to you. But again, like, I did this on purpose. Like, I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was getting into. I did it on purpose, and I'm not sad. I think this card alone is probably worth both of the boxes in my mind anyway. So it's just such a cool thing. Like, next trade night, I'm going to show this card out. Everyone's going to want to buy it. I bet people are just going to give me offers for that card because it's such a cool thing. And so different. Like, you're never going to find that anywhere else. All right. There you are. There's Rick and Morty. I will end the video here and start the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye.